I am going to start with the question for those in the audience that have children. And for those that don't, think about the choices your parents would have made for you. What are you willing to do to provide your children with a better future? And what do you think your parents would have done for you to provide you with a better future? I am going to leave you with these questions and we will return to them later in the speech. Before you leave here today, my goal is to help you understand why the children are being separated from their parents at the border is cruel. To give you insight on why the parents choose to cross the border illegally with the children. And why the children should not be treated like criminals. I am a mom of two wonderful children brought to the U.S. as a child. And my opinion was not asked. But regardless of those facts, I am a human being that cares for others. No child, regardless of their legal status, should be punished for their parents' decisions. So now, let's talk about why the children are being separated. President Trump's administration signed a law in April that allowed the children to be separated after the parent was detained for illegally entering the U.S. According to Fox News, nearly 2,000 children were separated from their parents from April to May. Now when the children are separated, they are transported to an HHS location where they are kept for weeks until they are able to find a sponsor to take them. Previous administrations made the process of deportation faster for the parents with children so that the children would not have to be held in detention centers. Now, with this new law, the intention is to crack down on immigration, so they decide to punish innocent children. The author of a Fox News article states that this brought a lot of attention from celebrities, including first ladies, that stated how this law was cruel and inhumane. An article from Today states that President Trump later signs an executive order to stop separating the children from their families on June 20th. That is great, but just as easy as this happened to those children, it can easily happen again to other children. Now, why would the parents make a decision like this to put their children through all this? The main reason the parents make this decision is for a better future for their children. Those people are coming from a third world country where they are struggling to feed their children. When the families cross the border, the dangers that they face are as serious as death, and women and children are raped all the time. Would you as a parent make this decision for your family to go through all those dangers or not? Well, remember, the children are not asked. They are brought and they do not have a choice. They are doing what they are being told from their parents. They are obeying. These children should not be treated as criminals. I am sure all of you remember the famous quote that Trump said while running for president regarding Mexico sending all the criminals. Well, these children are not criminals. They are children, and they are the ones suffering because of the parents' choices. This is not about allowing immigrants to cross the border illegally. This is about those children that are suffering because they are caged up and they are sleeping on mats. When I saw the pictures of when the kids were in mats and they were sleeping on mats, that was too much. Treat them like innocent human beings. Let's all come together and not allow the children to suffer. According to the article NPR, the ages of the children that were being held ranged from 0 to 17 years of age. By all of us standing against laws like this, we are becoming a better world. Now, let's go back to the question I asked earlier. What would you do? Or what would your parents have done? Imagine that you were those parents or even one of those children that are just doing what their parents are asking of them. Put yourself in their shoes. And I hope that I have accomplished my goal and that all of you understand the culture that those children went through and why all those parents chose to put their children through all that, and that those children did not deserve to suffer. Let's all do something for those children today and for the next children that might be affected by laws like this that are cruel. Sign petitions that help our voice be heard to stand against laws like this, or stand against or join marches that help us help those children that are in need. Thank you.